or welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be working on this deer in colored pencils. I'm using Prisma Colors, which after trying many brands, the wax-based is my favorite. You'll see in a bit later how easy it is to smooth out the colored pencil, so you aren't start doing like 520 layers, but more on that later. Gosh, how are we here at 2025? I actually found this old drawing here as I was cleaning up my old studio. It was in a massive pile of forgotten sketches and discarded line drawings. I'm pretty sure that this thing was drawn over 8 years ago. But upon seeing this, I decided, let's take an old drawing into the new year. I've mentioned before that these are Prisma Colored pencils, and I just love wax base. You'll see coming up that once I get enough layers on, I can literally melt the wax. And it's not anything expensive, and it's super simple, and I swear it's something you can get at the drugstore. So, and you can spill it all over your paper. Anyway, it's rubbing alcohol. And watch this. It is magic, y'all. Just go do, do, do. And look how easy that melts. No 55 billion layers. No burnishing that creates more waxy bloom. It takes a lot of patience. Like the speed is at, I think, ×2. So it's slow going, but this process is a huge lifesaver. And I don't know about you, but I find this incredibly satisfying to watch that wax melt away and give you those smooth, saturated colors that we're always trying to strive for. Just look at it go. I did mention that this drawing's about 8 years old or so it's a little wonky, and I didn't try to fix anything, but that eye has been bothering me the whole freaking time, so quick fix. And I know the deer has some other anatomy issues, but I'm not too worried about it. When I found this piece, I was like, you know, it's good enough to go, it's good enough to color, and I really just want to take this old piece, like I said, and bring it into the new year. Otherwise, it would just be rotting in that to be finished pile, which has a lot of sketches in it and a lot of finished line work that I just never colored, either because of lack of confidence or mostly it's probably lack of confidence. You know, sometimes we all lack confidence, so screw that. We have confidence and we are coloring it 8 years later. I think it's the perfect opportunity to have a chat about what kind of art goals I want to have for 2025. Last year I had a few. mostly goals for illustrating a children's book. So I set myself a lot of technical challenges throughout the year to help myself improve my skills. This year will be no different, really. The only difference being, I feel like having started a YouTube channel, this will keep me more accountable for these art goals. So what do you guys want to accomplish this year with your art? Let me know down in the comments below. Now for me, number 1. As for myself, ultimately, I want a gallery show. It has been a dream of mine since as long as I can remember. But for that, I'm going to need a good body of work. And that's what I want my main focus to be. A cohesive series of around 10 or so works for a gallery showing. Shouldn't be, too hard with me and all my other things I do throughout the day and, time, who needs time? But we are gonna make time this year for art, I swear. Anyway, number 2 is to complete my 100 portrait challenge, leading into number 3, which is to do another 100 something challenge. I've seen so much improvement doing these little studies. Number 4 is I want to do some more from life sketches, either like some urban sketching around downtown or even sketchbook journaling. I think it would create something really neat to go back and look upon at the end of the year. Number 5 is a goal to sell some art, be it getting back into commissions or selling prints from my body of work. Back in the day, I used to do pet portraits, and I think it's time to finally open that door again. I really miss it. So, I think that's a good start. And yeah, we'll see what I can do. Like I said, time is a bit precious. I have 2 farms I take care of, on top of my job, on top of my hobbies, on top of horses. Yeah, there needs to be like 72 hours a day, I swear. I am trying something different here. Usually I would just go straight in with the colors I was going to do for the day because it's not going to be a white stag despite of how it's looking. But I really wanted to try and get my values in first. I have a bad habit when I do colored pencil that I can't really see my values very well. I get so overwhelmed with color. And I'm constantly having to go to my camera and do the black and white settings just to see where everything is sitting at the moment. So I was like, all right, I've done this before in a couple cat drawings I did earlier this year where I went in with black, but it was a black cat, so it made sense. But black colored pencil just smudges really weird with the rubbing alcohol. So I'm trying this blue. And for a bit of a night scene, I think it'll work better than the black. And of course I can always go in with the black and make my values a little darker if need be. But I'm gonna try and build up from this blue, and hopefully I won't make a green mess with all the browns and the oranges and the yellows it's going to take to make this buck. And kind of sorry, not sorry for all the dinging and for all the people who like looking for their phones to see who just messaged them. Sorry, that's me. Apparently no one can message me during the day, but darn it, as soon as I start doing something, everyone's just like ping to ping ping ping. Hey Rebecca, what's up? Just like, I'm busy. I'm trying to record. So, yeah, just disregard all the pinging and the dinging. Okay, we were at the moment of truth. Am I going to make a green mess? Well, I think this is a success, y'all. It's not turning into a green mess. Oh, that makes me so happy. However, I think if I had left the blue as a base without smoothing it down first with rubbing alcohol, that it probably would have been a different story. Once you smooth it down, it reactivates a little bit when you go over it again, but not super bad. The wax is pretty good of just like, no, we're fine, we're melted, we're chill. So I think that's the only reason why this is a success right now. Otherwise, it probably would have been a green muddy mess. Okay, y'all, I cheated just a little bit for everyone's sanity. The stag needed another layer of all those browns, and I did it off camera, and I did the eye off camera, but I figured it was getting a little monotonous, and I don't want to bore anyone. I love colored pencil, but it can get really monotonous at times. Just trying to edit this video, I'm just like, all I'm doing is scribble, 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 and smoothing, smoothing, smoothing. So hopefully, if anything, I hope y'all are learning something, maybe some new tips and tricks for colored pencil, and got your brains thinking of some really pretty night scenes to do or something. Let me know in the comments below. I am very happy with how this is turning out. And even though the drawing is like 8 years old or so, it's holding up. Now, if I were to do the same thing today, I would have a different background instead of like boob mountains in the background. I don't even know what I have. Yeah, different background for sure. Maybe something a little bit more interesting. Or maybe, you know what? The stag should be in a forest. That's where I messed up 8 years ago. So maybe I should sit down and redo this one. And then we can have a comparison, contrast of what Rebecca did 8 years ago and colored today versus drawing and coloring today. Might be an interesting little go at it. quite sure what happened to the video quality here. It kind of died. And I don't know how to fix it. Me and technology, man, we do not get along. I do my best. But yeah, it's like it got dirty or something on the camera, which Lord only knows. But we're so close to the end. Afraid this tape was not going to come off. I mean, 8 years. 8 years or more it's been on this board. And you can see like how much stickiness is left. Trying to pull the tape up that's just on the board. But thankfully, it didn't even tear the paper at all. I successfully got it free. And it's done. I seem to be stuck on night scenes, but that's okay. You can see all the waxy glares. But hopefully this is a better angle. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought. And I hope you guys have an incredibly happy new year. And let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I hope you beautiful souls out there have a lovely day or a lovely evening. And of course, a very happy new year. So, cheers!